Today, we're talking about getting ready to play a sold out arena show. What's up, everybody? My name is Stello Clark, and welcome back to another episode of Talkback Talks, a musician's perspective on life. So, today is the first Talkback Talks video since the first round of videos where I basically just told you a little bit about myself to introduce you to who I am and what I do, and also introduce you to what this series is all about. Originally, I was gonna talk about something very different today, and then I thought to myself, that doesn't make any sense. On August 23rd, 2025, I played the biggest show of my life, and it would be crazy for me not to talk about it. For context, I played guitar in a band called Rebel Church Kids, and basically all of our gigs have been special events. Our very first show was for the producer Mike Will Made It, and earlier this year we even got to play for Bootsy Collins, and he was there. We got to play for Bootzilla himself. So it was amazing. All of our gigs have been something like that, some type of special event. And in this case, we actually were the band for the rapper YFN Lucci at State Farm Arena here in Atlanta to a sold out crowd. It was nuts. It's kind of weird because in a way, it was like any other gig. I mean, in terms of preparation, you have rehearsals, you learn the music, or really the other way around, right? You should learn your music before rehearsal. But yeah, you learn your music, you have your rehearsals to lock in with the rest of the band, and then you do the show. But obviously this was very different from just like a gig at a club or a restaurant. This was huge. I mean, bright lights, pyrotechnics, all the people in a huge space. I mean, it was crazy. Now, technically, this is not the first time I've performed at State Farm Arena. Years ago, when I was in college, I actually sang the national anthem there with my band Gold Shades for an Atlanta Dream game. However, this was the first time I was playing as a part of the headlining act. Like, people were there to see us, to see what we were going to do. This video will be the first of hopefully many where I get to take you behind the scenes and kind of show you what it's like as a musician to prepare for different types of gigs, shows, and events, and specifically what it takes to get ready from the band's perspective. Okay, so if you're new here, today's tie-in is the segment of the show where I take something from the comic book world and relate it to the topic of the day. I'm a huge comic book fan, if you couldn't tell, and it's just something I thought would be fun to put into these videos. And I guess today's topic is basically making it to the big leagues. The best example I can think of that is from the amazing animated series Young Justice. In the first episode of Young Justice, it followed a group of young heroes, basically sidekicks to all of the major heroes. And this was supposed to be their big day of getting to see what it would be like in the Justice League. Unfortunately for them, they get there and it's really basically a glorified tour of what turned out to be not even their real HQ. So it kind of sucks for our heroes, but unlike them, I guess I can say I actually made it. Because, sold out arena show, like crazy. But anyways, that's as far as we'll go into today's tie-in because I want to dive straight into showing you guys the behind the scenes. So real quick, in the comments below, let me know your favorite animated superhero TV show. Now let's get to it.
It is 2:30 in the morning. It's technically Monday, and I have a rehearsal later today for arguably what will be the biggest show of my career so far, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna be playing at State Farm Arena. We have our first rehearsal. It's like an all-day, most of the day, 10 to 4 rehearsal. To get ready for this arena show. I had to play tonight. I got home and I've been up basically getting my rig together, figuring out the gear. I got my pedal board, but I'm bringing this HX Stomp, which I had to take off of another pedal board. Just kind of getting my gear together, figuring out what I'm gonna bring, going over some of the notes for the music and getting my writer together. So we'll see how that goes. But I figured I would just document this moment, what time it is, how late it is. I gotta be at the rehearsal space at 9:30. so we have time to set up so we can hopefully be playing downbeat at 10, which really means I should probably try to get there at like 9:15 since it's day one and we'll have to set up sound and things. The team, a couple of the guys went over actually today, well, Sunday, to kind of pre-set up so we'd have less to do in the morning. But I do have to bring in an amp to the rehearsal space, and I think I'm gonna run a stereo rig. So that means bringing in a little bit more gear. It's gonna take a little bit more time to dial in the sounds. They just updated the Dropbox, so I'm gonna realistically probably just kind of be listening to this stuff and maybe take a few more notes. But I doubt I'm gonna actually be able to run through anything else right now. I'm gonna do my best to kind of get up a little earlier and just, while I have a freshly awakened mind, as fresh as I'll be with probably about 5 hours of sleep. I haven't played with Lucci before. Some of the guys have, so the good thing there is there's already gonna be some level of familiarity and it won't be hopefully too stressful or anything like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna capture as much of this as I can. I'll grab some of rehearsals and hopefully we don't run into too many problems. But that's why you document. You get the journey. But yes, this is the type of thing that happens. You have a gig, you get home late, you stay up and prepare for the next day. Now I'm here, I'm up. I've been up for a while, working on getting my gear together, packing things so that in the morning I can just kind of grab and go. And getting anywhere early in the morning during the week in rush hour in Atlanta is... Cheers. See you in a few hours. Hey, Mike.
Mike stand for Stello.
Oh, thank you. Back again. Hey, Buck.
Oh, you about to stomp? Y'all.
Wiley.
Stello brought the stomp with him.
I did, man.
Like we stole the dub from first.
You always getting us. I got you today.
No, man.
This guy Rob over here. How you feeling, my boy?
Coolin', bro. What's happening, bro?
Hey, man, another day.
Gotta be rocking out with y'all. I'm just a little kid,
Wow, please.
Just say, ain't that right? Just say yeah.
No. Bad shit.
Ain't trying to get caught up. Sam over here in Sound World.
Yo, what up, my peoples?
So Sam, explain to the people what's going on.
We're rehearsing.
You remember one of the P2s had like stereo mono problem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it might be that one.
All right, so right now, I'm out going to the car to pick up a personal mixer because one of our in-ear packs isn't working properly. So basically it's supposed to be stereo, which means you can hear on the left and right side, and he's only getting sound out of one side. So we put that pack down. I've got this mixer here where he can plug in the feed, so he should be able to hear from both sides coming out of this guy. And I'm gonna give this to the drummer, and the drummer gave the pack that he had that was working to our keyboard player. So these are kind of the ins and outs, the types of things that go into just getting started, getting your sound working, making sure we can hear before we can even rehearse, before we can start playing any music. We've got to make sure that we can hear. So, yeah. So one of the things to think about if you're interested in doing something like this.
The line.
Question. The guitar signal, how do you have the balance in my ears as far as the amp versus the
I'm trying to see which one. Hey,
Let me get, you got them both at -5. Can you put the direct line at like -3? Thank you. So is there a hit before we go into that verse?
Yep.
Where it breaks down?
Yep.
So Tommy, da 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 da, God. Oh no?
Just right there. Ba, da, 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 ba.
Oh, straight.
Yeah.
Da 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 da, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All black merch.
So
All black merchandise.
we were gonna go get lunch.
We were gonna get lunch, but the artist himself has pulled up
Just pulled up.
in
So
the black merchandise. All black. It's beautiful too.
look, yeah, it is.
That
matte
car
black.
is
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's that matte black.
Matte black is beautiful.
Looks like we're gonna
So-
DoorDash something.
We're not going anywhere.
Nope.
Chick-fil-A.
We all have to keep our
You
jobs.
see what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
So yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yep.
We were literally about to get in the truck and go get some food, but as soon as we walked out, Lou pulled up. Like I said, in the all black merchandise.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes.
Dude, I'm not dancing. Well,
It's a temptation zone.
dating?
Praise the Lord. The one is where home is. But it's hard to do that on him, though. Yeah. But that's the only sound. There you go.
Yeah, bro, I can sound
The whole track.
That's don't make me want to stand up.
Okay. And that does sound like the whole track.
So in real time, what's happening is we have to separate out some of the drum stems because we were playing with the full track, but we tried it live to work some ideas out, and the artist actually preferred the live feel. He said it feels like the record, but he wanted us to add certain embellishments and very specific elements from the track. So in real time, they are having to basically separate the drums in the track that we were going to play over top of, and that way they can place them where the artist wants them to be throughout the song, because it won't be throughout the whole song. So we'll have like a breakdown, build up type of moment. So we have to separate things to put them back exactly in the right place. That's happening in real time in rehearsal. These are the types of things that, you know, can be spontaneous. And so now we're kind of like semi on break until they get that worked out, and then we'll be right back with it. All right, so that's as far as we'll go. So sad, I know. But it's okay. We're gonna do a part 2 to this. I didn't want this video to be too long. This video basically got us up until like the week of the show. And next time we'll actually dig into a little bit of the drama that happened right before the show, and then some footage and some clips from the actual performance itself. So please stay tuned. It's gonna be really cool. I don't want you guys to miss that. And yeah. As you guys can see, there's so much here that goes into what we do. So if there's anything specific that you're curious about, drop it in the comments. I'd love to chat with you about it. And if enough people talk about the same thing, maybe we'll do an entirely separate video just on that. Shameless plug, there's a link to my band's music and all of our social media platforms in the description. So if that's something you want to check out, we would love for you to do so. And yeah, if you like the video, please subscribe. Actually click the like button. It helps out a lot. Click the bell, do all the YouTube-y things so you don't miss what we're doing here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and remember, there's only one you in the whole world. So take care of yourself. God bless. Okay, great.